Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Untapped Podcast. My name is Jacob Gable.
And my name is Jacob Words. Guys, welcome to YouTube exclusive number 17. First of all, Merry Christmas last week. And Happy New Year coming up here in a couple days. If you guys have not joined us for one of these YouTube exclusives before, basically what we do is a shortened version of our full-length podcast. Sometimes we cover a completely exclusive topic to YouTube here. Other times we have covered in more depth with a couple extra points to something we've already talked about. Or we will kind of preface a future full-length podcast episode. So basically just a shortened version of the podcast. We already have a guest with us.
Yep, the first YouTube exclusive guest.
That's right. Basically just a shortened version of the podcast. And yeah, so we try to do these on the weeks that we know we're not able to record, which in this instance is one of those weeks. The Gable boys are actually out of town as you guys are listening to this, so we're kind of in the Matrix or something here. Where you're sitting there.
I'm here, but I'm not.
But you're not.
At the same time, yeah.
But anyway, as I mentioned, Happy New Year's coming up, so turn of the calendar coming up here in a couple days from when this is released. And that's kind of what we wanted to talk about a little bit. So why don't you lead us in?
Let's do it. By the way, guys, you might recognize the setup. Just,
Like, why are they not using these mics right next to them?
These expensive mics that we brought in, we're not using them. These are also
we have
expensive.
our very sneaky little tiny mics
Very
that also
tiny,
sound
very
great.
hidden mics. That's a good point. But what are we talking about today? Guys, again, we're just kind of prefacing with the New Year's there. You can imagine this topic is probably going to relate to the New Year's in a lot of ways, and you can probably relate by the title. Yeah, this is your year.
Right.
So, talking about that, guys, what we want to get into a little bit, one, we want to speak to our main audience, which is Gen Z and a little bit of the younger millennials in a lot of ways, 18 to 35, give or take, in a big way about how it's time now. It's time to go. 2026, it's time to go. There is no more foot off the gas pedal. That's just not an option anymore. We don't have that as an option. You shouldn't be giving yourself that as an option in any sort of way, because as much as maybe older generations do not want to admit this, we will sit here and admit this. The world is a lot different than it was 50, 60 years ago.
Sure.
Even compared to 20, 30 years ago, especially United States, if we're talking here. Our country feels...
Even 5 to 10.
100%. 100%.
There,
I mean, we're talking, you and I are 27 years old, and compared to when we were 7, the world's you might as well not even live in the same country, essentially,
right.
For many different reasons that we won't get into necessarily in this episode. But because of that, in a lot of ways, the country's not going in a direction that we should be going in. We're thinking about the United States should continue to be more prosperous, correct? But keep in mind, that's not a doom and gloom thing. It's we still have an opportunity to turn this ship around, depending on the effort we put in our own lives as well.
Absolutely.
And that is still very much so a white pill, so to speak, about this topic.
Yeah. Well, and I think it's just putting your main focus on 3 things: your health, your family, your community. Those 3 things. And we hammer those types of things all the time, obviously, on the podcast. But those 3 things are the most important things in your life, without a doubt. Your health, take care of you. Be physically active, be in the gym, getting workouts in outside of the gym, getting walks, runs, some kind of cardio in, especially outside during these winter months. We just had an episode, 2 or 3 ago, about winter workouts.
Yep, that's correct.
And we gave you guys, I think it was 3 main points that we did, and that included still getting outside even during these winter months. And your health is basically the only thing that you have absolute control over
100%.
in your life.
No matter the type of government, no matter the people around you, doesn't matter.
Yeah. And so you have to control that, and that's the biggest thing right there. Number one, if you've been waiting until the new year, well, it's here. It's here. We've been advocating for you to not be waiting until the new year, but if you are that person that's been waiting, once January 1 hits, that's when I'm going to start my new program. That's when I'm going to start eating healthier. That's when I'm going to fill in the blank.
I'm going to set this new habit or whatever.
Exactly. And listen, we're all for that. We're all for that, but you should have started already, going into the new year with momentum, okay? But if you didn't, now is your time.
Correct.
Now is your time. Even today, on Monday, right now, you still have time to do that. You have a few days to start getting ahead of all the other people that are going to start on January 1st. Your family, focusing on your relationships with your family, your immediate family, your extended family, your friends are included in that. I'm including that in family. Your personal relationships, that's all included because that is also vital. I don't know what's going on here with the cat. This is crazy.
Dude, she loves you.
Yeah,
I don't know what to tell you. Yeah.
You are making me lose my train of thought here. Family. Focus on it, build it, be involved with your family, get stronger with your family physically, mentally. Push each other in your family. Again, this includes your friends. Okay? Push each other to be better in all aspects of your life.
And funny enough, guys, what happens along with family whenever you're setting the example with health, by the way, too.
Exactly.
Because if you're setting that example with health, people in your family make comments on that. They make comments on, how you strength train. They make comments on, oh, what crazy physical event are you doing now, or something like that, or whatever it is. That stuff's very real. Yeah. And family notices that type of stuff. So, it's not even like being like, all right, let's all get after it. You know what I mean? Right. Like, you don't have to just stand up at family gatherings and start doing a speech or something like that, obviously. I mean, that'd be kind of cool, like, in certain ways. But the point is like your own actions also translate to family. Funny enough, all these three that we're mentioning here, health, family, and communities, all correlate to each other. Let's be really honest here. Like, they do. And so your actions, 100%, your family will notice those. And they will take steps. They may even ask you questions about that stuff too. What are you doing for health? Where should I start? What are you doing? Like, what's working really well right now in your line of work?
Yeah.
What are you seeing in, the market or something like that, whenever people talk about that stuff. And those conversations will be had because you are attaining that excellence yourself.
100%. Yeah. And then continuing on here with community. We've been building our men's group here now for a couple and a half months or so. And
3, I think, yeah.
And it is truly turning into something amazing. Our 12 days of Christmas workout, we had our biggest turnout yet, and we had so many comments and continue to get comments about how just awesome of a morning that was. Not only because we were all there together and we had our fun and all this, obviously, but the work. The guys were loving the work. It was hard. It was a hard workout, and we were all there together, we were suffering together, and we got it done together. No one left until the last guys were finished. No one, no one stopped paying attention to the workout until everyone was done. Everyone cleaned up exactly the way the S2 gym wants it cleaned up. But we were all there together in community, and that is the point. And every single one of our events are based around that aspect of building that community, specifically us with men. And so, men, if you have not been out to one of our events, please get out. It's about every 2 weeks. Our next one will either be January 3rd or January 10th. That one will be at Parkway South High School. Probably by now we will have an announcement out yet. We kind of have some details to iron out there. But anyway, January 3rd or 10th will be our next one, the first one of the new year. But if you have not been out, guys, come out and just see what it's about. And if you don't enjoy it, then don't come back. That's fine. But I can pretty much promise you're going to enjoy it.
Keep in mind, too, guys, that workout, our youngest guy there was 17 years old.
Yeah.
We had a couple 17-year-olds, 18-year-old, 19-year-old. That 19-year-old's hyping me up while I'm doing my workout, too, and I'm hyping him up. I'm like, let's go, dude. This is firing me up.
All the way up to 46?
All the way up to 46. Yeah. So 17 to 46 was our age gap there.
We're talking about a 30-year gap there.
100%.
That is awesome.
Yeah, and that's always, that's going to easily relate to us. You guys could take, instead of a men's workout, you guys could take this and apply this to any community you want. It could be you meeting up with some of your buddies at the cigar lounge. We talked about that before, too. It could be you creating a Bible study, men's Bible study or something like that, a women's Bible study, whatever it is, and you guys go over the Word together. That's good stuff. That's community right there, And it might be outside of your normal friend group and then also your family as well, which is kind of that step you take from family to community, obviously. But again, guys, that's the truth. Is you go to these workouts, and again, nobody is sitting there like Ward said, and they're not taking, one of the laps around the workout we were doing, the 12 days ladder workout we were doing, and they're not taking any steps off at all.
No, not at all.
There was nobody taking the foot off the gas at all. I mean, dudes were going balls to the walls during it.
Nobody
it was awesome.
skipping reps. Nobody was skipping rounds or days, I suppose. Nothing.
Yep, and that's the thing is, guys, again, what does community do in this scenario? Like I was talking about with that 19-year-old kid, I'm not slacking off because he's like, let's go, Jacob, I know you can get through it, that type of stuff, and I'm like, okay, he's 8 years younger than me, I got to step up my game here, let's go, I got to keep up with him, and then vice versa, it's the same thing, I go and, you're doing great, bro, let's go, let's keep after it, that type of stuff. And again, nobody's worried about if somebody's offended or something like that. Nobody's worried about whether or not, we have differences in some way or something like that in athletics or height or whoever the hell differences you want to talk about. it's all the same mission is the
Correct.
idea here.
Correct.
You know, again, like that community mission is what really changes then your local level, at politics not only as well, but a local level in general, state level as well. Then the leaders in Missouri look better because of this group. Then you start going federal with it as well, because you start talking about nationwide movements like these make a difference.
Yeah.
Because it started all local, community-wise.
That's right.
It built up from that point, and then next thing you know, oh, we got a real movement happening here.
Yeah.
You know, of people really chasing it. And again, will it be everybody? It'll never be everybody. That's the truth. It won't be everybody. But if it's 3% of the population making a big difference, what percentage of the population was participating in the American Revolution?
Yeah.
It was 3%.
Exactly.
You know? So obviously that low percentage or low number people worry about can make a lot of impact.
Still a lot of people.
Yeah.
Still a lot of people.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's what we have for you guys. The calendar turns in just a couple days here. Maybe you're listening on the actual day, but the calendar turns right now. And it's no longer time to wait. Start now, start yesterday, and get going in all three of those aspects in your life. Take control of it too. Take the first step. It's a little scary, it's a little nerve-wracking. We'd be lying if we said we weren't, nervous to record the first podcast or to do the first men's workout. It's like, what if nobody shows up? Okay, what if nobody shows up? We're still here. We're still going to get the work in,
Damn right.
And
That's what we said when it was 20 degrees outside. And we were like, we're still going to get the work in, even if
Right.
nobody's here. Yeah.
Right. And that's...
Lo and behold, 10 guys show up to that workout.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So take the first step. If you have to be the one to do it, then do it. You won't be alone at some point.
There's got to be a leader at some point, guys.
Exactly.
That's the truth. There's got to be a leader in your family. There's got to be a leader around your friends or something like that. If all you guys are just apathetic, nothing changes.
Exactly.
And you can't sit online and then complain about it if you're doing nothing about
Right.
it. If you're doing nothing in your community about it other than just bitching online, you have no right to complain about the state of our country in any way at all.
Correct. 100%. So, guys, again, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. It's go time. Let's get it. Peace and love.
Get after it, guys. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.